Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how you can use images on Itslearning to serve as hyperlinks. So basically you're creating a linked image on Itslearning pages or other places on Itslearning so that it serves kind of like a visual button for your students. This is really great if you're an elementary school teacher and you want to make things a little bit more visual and easy for your students to follow, but it's also something you can do if you're a secondary teacher. So to start off, what I need to do is to locate a picture that I want to serve as the button. So I'm going to look up something on Google and you're going to save it as a picture on your device. So when I find one that I like, I'm going to right click, save image as. You can save it anywhere. I'm just going to save it onto my desktop right now for this example. And once you've saved it, it'll show that it's downloaded. All right. So I'm going to go back to Itslearning. And for this example, I'm making this link here on an Itslearning page. So if I already have a content block, I can be editing and adding it in there. For this example, I'm going to create a new content block. All right, so I'll just go through my normal steps, click rich content, give it a title. And here is where I'm going to add my picture. So I'm going to click image. And I'm going to select upload and insert. And then I'm going to click choose file so I can find it where I saved it on my device. So for our example here, we saved it on the desktop. And there it is. I can click open. The other thing that you can technically do is once you get to where you're on this screen here where it says choose image, you can also drag and drop that there so you don't have to dig through your computer unless you need to. You can add alternative text here. Right. Upload and insert. All right, so there is my image. Now, if I want to resize this, I'll just click in this little black box that's in the bottom right corner is how I can do that. And the next thing I want to do is I want this to be my hyperlink. So usually if you're using a hyperlink on Itslearning, you'll probably type out a text that maybe says lesson or video link and you'll highlight it. And then you'll click the link button to make that link. Same idea here, but instead of selecting text, we're going to select the picture. All right, so once it has kind of an outline around it, sometimes it's a dotted line, in this case it's a blue line in the newer update to Itslearning. I have it selected, and then I'm going to click my hyperlink button here. It's by the little flag button and the table. So if I click that, this is where I'm going to paste the URL of wherever I want my students to go if they click this globe. So for this one, I'm going to copy this link address here to this website. That's a map game. If I wanted to have this picture linked to an item in my Itslearning course, over here on the Itslearning tree, I could hover over the item I want it linked to, right click, and then select copy link address, and then I'll paste that link address there. So I'm just going to paste that in. You can do Control V or right click and paste, and I'll click OK. All right, and I'm going to click OK again. And once I have done that, it's going to take a minute to load here, but it's made my linked picture. And I always like to test it so I know that it actually works for my students before I roll this out in class. So if you hover over here, it is showing that it's a link. And if I click it, it's going to take me to this website. All right, so that is how you create a linked image on Itslearning. If you wanted to, again, like I said, make this picture here a link to something over my Itslearning course, I could hover over this lesson page. That's the item I want it to go to. Click copy link address, and that would be the link that I set up there and I paste into the link button. So that is how you accomplish this and make it a little bit more visually engaging and have visual buttons on your course. If you have questions, let us know.